I came to WashU having no clue what I wanted to do. I was a little enamored with the school. I was from the Chicago area and it felt far away according to my world. But I really liked that it was a liberal arts college. And it wasn't until my junior year that I ended up in the art school by chance. And when I was in the advertising program, Ken Botnick, who was a teacher of mine for a long time, we had a book project early on, and he saw my book and he was like, "What are you doing in advertising? You need to go to design." And I was like, "I don't even know what a font is." Anyway, he was the forcing function that brought me into the design school, which I'm very grateful for. I kind of think of my business as a living organism, in the sense that it's not like we're fixed, we do this, we operate this way, but more how do we continue to evolve and shape based on what is like sustaining for the team, sustaining for me, because if a leader is not inspired, like the thing is not going to survive. So world building is just like a tool that I've been really interested in expanding and taking in terms of kind of how it fits with brand, and even thinking about AI and opportunities with visual AI that might make it easier to start to do that in a way that helps companies see the impact that they want to make, 5 years out, and make some clear trade-offs now as opposed to later. Last year, we worked with a startup, a new business that was based on book discovery. In a world of Amazon where there's zillions of books, how do people find their next great read? And they had an interesting way in, which was really thinking about like through people. And so he brought me in and launched Tertulia, which is a new app started by the ex-CEO of Artsy. So they brought us in, and what I love doing is we can help them further sharpen what the business offer is, in the process of codifying that and translating that into a brand story. The other piece we weave in then is like translating that idea really into a visual language. And we manifest that in lots of different touch points. So you start to see how the brand lives and breathes and can really kind of move across a wide spectrum. I've always pursued a more generalist career, and I think that's maybe a bit of a WashU hallmark too, and a liberal arts hallmark, is like, I really like to feel the freedom to pursue whatever interest or opportunity like comes up for me. And I'm not the type of person where that stays the same. I think it's important to not feel like you have to get something right all the time, and trying something and continuing to learn and develop it is the thing that develops courage. For me, the confidence comes through actions and through doing things and processing that information. And that's just doing as much as possible, really. So if I don't do, then, I'll just probably wither away in the corner, and that's no good for anybody. Going to WashU and the friends that I made and the people I met in the art school really widened my aperture in terms of just what I was aware of, the kind of inputs I was getting, and the kind of versatility I was able to create from that in terms of moving through the world and kind of looking out more broadly. So I'd say it wasn't a particular instance or thing or moment, and more of kind of a broader window into the world that I had yet to experience.